Hello, good morning. You guys are early. I'm the one that is late. I've been struggling with my webcam. Very annoying thing. Shut up. Give me a second, guys. Need to distribute the links out. Good morning. Okay, guys. Um, this class is very extensive, you guys. Very extensive. It's called um how to manage your time like a pro. So today I'm bringing you guys my pro tutorial. It's very long. But I've taught this before on YouTube. So if you've not seen the video, this is another chance for you to hear me teach this thing again. So the first one is to use a to-do list like a pro, right? There's no how you're going to get by and get a lot of things done if you don't have a to-do list. The idea is that you want to see how much you have to do. You want to see how many things that you have to do. Now, if you can see the amount of things you have to do, you'll be able to understand to gauge your energy properly, right? Um, you'll be able to gauge your energy properly. But right now, before I didn't used to do like priority list, but seeing the way things are progressing for me personally, I think I need to add priorities for my own. So you have to have a to-do list, and it's just like you can have like a small notebook where you write stuff that you need to do. I think I have a small notebook here. But you can have like a small notebook where you can have like write all the things that you need to do. Or you can use like your phone, a notes app, anything. Shall just make sure that you write everything that you need to do and you try your best to stick to the list. It's going to be hard, though, but that's why I recommend that you don't add more than 4 to 5 things on the list because most of the time you won't even be able to do up to five because of the other things that pop up during the day. So you have two major things that you need to do, get done for the day, and you have the remaining three that you can do later. All right. So another thing is that you want to stick to the list. I think I mentioned that already. Make sure that you do what is on the list. If not, it's going to pile up and it's going to pile up in a way that you don't like. Right? It's going to pile up and like you are going to feel overwhelmed and stressed. Um Another thing you want to make sure you do is that you never have too many things on your to-do list. Like I mentioned, just keep it at five, keep it at five maximum. Another thing is that you want to make sure that it is a book or like a notes app. Don't put it on just a random sheet of paper. If you put on a random sheet of paper, you may not find that paper when you need it. You get like, and it's you can't even track what you didn't do yesterday. You can't track what you didn't do the day before yesterday. So you want to make sure that you have it in a book so you can actually track all your activities. For instance, now if I reach out to my assistant and I say, "Oh, Samad, what are the things I did last week?" We can actually list out every activity that I did last week because we've been tracking it. Another thing is that, and this is another point entirely, you want to avoid long, pointless meetings. For me, I hate to get into meetings that are just long for no reason. Even if I'm meeting with my team, I try to keep it brief and I keep it straight to the point because everybody has things to do other than just listening to me talk, talk, talk. Also, avoid people that talk too much during meetings. I just want you to get straight to the point. Let's get this thing done, you know. So yeah, in my agency, we prioritize speed. I don't really have time to rojo. Let's just get straight to the point. Unless it's absolutely necessary, we're not going to spend too long on any meeting. Another thing is that yeah, if it can be said in less time, make it said in less time. You don't need to be on any meeting where they are just talking for hours, right? Like you don't need that. You're wasting time and you're not being productive. Okay, so another thing is when you schedule a meeting, you stick to the scheduled time. When you have a meeting with somebody, just make if it's one. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, guys. If it's 1 hour, stick to 1 hour. Stick to 1 hour. Like, don't be the one that you now start talking, 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 not pass the 1 hour. Personally, you cannot just barge into Peter, can you do this, blah blah blah. My whole day is already planned, so I don't really have time to mess things up like that. Okay, another thing I want to do is get rid of distractions. You want to know what your distractions are. Good morning, Aisha. You want to know what your distractions are and you want to get rid of them. Right? You want to know what your distractions are and you want to get rid of them. um if you don't know your distractions, you cannot conquer your distractions, and your distractions just might be the reason why you are not getting things done. So you want to figure out what are the things that are distracting you, and you want to remove them from your life. For me, at some point it was Twitter, so I deleted Twitter and I deleted TikTok. So I'm only on Instagram right now, and they're already looking like Instagram is already causing confusion, so I'll probably delete Instagram too. Hey, I can't delete Instagram. I have to get myself under control. All right, so yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of your distractions. If your distraction is a person, get rid of the person. I don't mean just let the person go or something. Um, you have to ask yourself, what is more important to you? What is more important to you? Is it your distraction or is it money? What's more important? Okay. So the next point is that you want to create a system. You want to create a system. And what is a system? A system is how things run, right? Our brain likes systems. Our brain likes to to have like a pattern for things to happen. So if you don't have that, you are going to confuse yourself. You're going to confuse your brain. All right. So you need to know what you're supposed to be doing and when you're supposed to be doing it. Right. So you want to make sure that at least when you write your to-do list, you kind of put time. I usually don't put time because I don't even know. But currently I'm looking at adding time for some of these things. I usually feel under pressure when there's time in front of it. But I think at this point like this, I would have to start using time. But you can get away if you don't have a lot to do. Like if your business is not all that big, you can get away with not putting time. Okay, so another thing is you need to know what you're supposed to be doing, and when oh, I already said that. Oh, you need to create a routine. You need to create a routine, and I actually have a video on creating routines. You have to check out that video. Honestly, it's already on this channel, and I don't even know if I said I'm going to be teaching it during this 30 days of MSM. Let me check. I'm not teaching it though. You guys, I'm not teaching it also. Please go and check. Um, go and check. Go and check. Go and check. You find it on my channel. So after this video, you can just take a brief listen to watch. I don't think it's up to 15 minutes. Okay, so yeah, you want to create a routine. And the reason why we create routines is it's easier for you to stay consistent when you have a routine. Currently, I'm not living on any routine at the moment because I added so many projects, so many things to my schedule, and it is messed up. So I'm still trying to figure out a new routine for myself. Currently, I've put myself on a good workout routine. On the one I'm still trying to figure out very well is my newsletter routine. And once I have that under control, and I have my workout routine and my breakfast and all of that under control, my life is just going to be easier as it used to be. right? So the major thing with routine is it helps you know you don't have to think twice before you get things done because it's already an habit, right? You just know that that's the next thing for you to do. For instance, now after I finish each session, I usually just skip. I'll do like 300 skips, and then I'll do like a couple of exercises. Like I could do stomach exercise because I noticed my stomach was getting big because I was eating like a tip. So I start doing like all these exercises. Sha. So I do exercise, and then I take my bath and I get to work for the day. So basically, what you're going to need to do is set up a routine for yourself. And routines can be different. Like you can't have my own routine because we don't do the same work. So your routine, so get yourself on a routine. So next thing I'll advise that you do in order to manage your time wisely. Now this is for you if you already have a big business or you have something that is doing like 300, 400K a month and it's becoming stressful. You hit the point where you can no longer be productive by yourself. You're going to need an assistant. And what an assistant is going to do for you is all the things that you don't like to do. An assistant is going to do all of that for you. So you don't have to do it and you can focus on other things that can lead to more sales. So you want to make sure that you're focusing a lot on marketing as like the business owner, not on the day-to-day little things that you can outsource. Right? For me, I outsource cooking. I don't cook for myself. I can't come and die. Because like when I was trying to cook for myself, I nearly wounded myself. I was barely eating. I was not eating. People were saying, Peter, I like your chicken, I like your figure. Yeah. It's because I was only eating once a day because I could only afford to cook once a day. And like when I order food, I don't like the food I order. It's always rubbish. I end up just not eating it. So like I had to get somebody to start cooking for me, and I had more time to do my work with like a sound mind. Yeah, so you want to get an assistant. You want to know how to manage an assistant, make sure that you are both productive because you can get an assistant and your assistant will not even make you less productive, right? So you have to get somebody that knows what they are doing. So lastly, you want to get clarity before you start working. So you never want to work without, never want to start doing anything without being clear on what you want to do. So you don't waste time, right? Okay, I'm going to be writing this thing. What am I writing about? You kind of have that thought out before you sit down and say, oh, I'm going to write this thing. You want to have it all thought out before you go ahead and say I want to post on WhatsApp. You need to have like a plan. Okay, I want to post this, I'm posting this ad, I'm posting this ad. So you kind of have your sheets together before you start. And because you have your sheets together, you can just easily, get it done. It's a Another thing is that you never want to get on any meeting without clarity. So you have to have like a point. I itemize the points that you want to discuss in your meeting. Another thing is you do not want to create a to-do list without clarity as well. You want to make sure that when you create a to-do list, it is based on reality. Like it's not something you cannot actually finish. And sometimes you feel like you need to do everything, but I assure you, you do not have to do everything at once in a day. You can spread it. Okay, so another thing is that no systems without clarity. Yes, you don't want to build a system like a routine. You don't want to do any of that without really understanding yourself, understanding, the kind of person you are. You don't want to do any of that without, knowing these things. So, good morning, Ayomide. Another thing is that you want to be clear on the aim and the objectives of each task. What is this task supposed to do? What is the general goal you're trying to reach with this task, with this to-do list, right? And finally, don't daydream. Something about daydreaming makes you less productive, right? Don't daydream. Don't be on the bed daydreaming. Just get up. You could be washing plates and daydreaming, be sweeping and daydreaming, be cleaning and daydreaming. Just don't daydream while just lying down and doing absolute nothing. Right, you guys, 15 minutes. I've taught everything. See everything I just told you. Hold it like this. Hold it like this. It will help you if you do it the exact way I'm saying, Sha. It will help you. But the other thing I'll need you to go and learn is how to create routines. But for today's class, basically, and it's going to feel kind of short, but this is it. This is, and I know a lot of you have been asking me about how I manage my time, all of that. That's what I do. I have an assistant to help me out with things that I probably don't like doing or things that are just too bulky for me, right? Okay, so you guys, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Let's go. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Okay, I suppose there are no questions. I'll just wait for you guys, Sha. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, this one. West Jones, humans. How do you handle unplanned situations? Two things. If you can say no, if it's something you can say no to, you just say no to it, right? Sometimes people come to me and are like, oh, Kita, can you help me do this thing? No, I can't. I have other things I need to do. Don't just trick yourself into my schedule as if give yourself sense. I say no sometimes. I say no if it doesn't work with me, I say no. And if it's something that I have to do, absolutely. I just push some of the things that are less important for today. I push them to tomorrow and I do it. But of course, you always have unplanned situations. You will always like you can't ever escape unplanned situations, you guys. You can't. For me now, I've seen a lot of shaking this month, everyone, but we move. Do we have more questions? Okay. In the absence of any other questions, I would like to say bye, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's class is going to be oh, how to get rid of imposter syndrome. This one is going to be a bit long because I have to talk and talk and talk. This one is just straightforward. You either do it or you don't do it, or you guys, you either do it or you don't do it. Just make sure that you get your this thing together. If you don't know how to manage your time, you're not going anywhere. Oh. You are not going anywhere. I'm not going to lie to you because you just see that you don't have time. You just be shouting, I don't have time, I don't have time, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. But get your shit together. So you have more time on your hands to do the things that actually matter. Right? Yeah. So do the most important things. Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. That 20% of the activities brings in 80% of the results. Right. So it's just a few things that you do that will get you massive results. You just need to identify what those few things are. And you automatically get those results. Okay. Hope this explanation, because you people are so quiet. Hope you guys get everything I've been saying. Do you? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Before I go now, I want to make sure that you people get everything I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, you saved it for later. Nice. Um, there are a lot of videos on the channel, right? And I'm going to be making more. I'm currently waiting to do my space. This whole background thing, I want to get it sorted out. And I want to get it sorted out, like, so by, say, from next week, I'll start filming YouTube videos. So I'm going to just film about 4 to 5 videos, and that's the plan, Sha, to just film my YouTube videos. I don't like the whole thing that's going on in this background, and I can't just paint this place. I want to have shelves made for this place. I want to have shelves made. So yeah. I already, I'm about to even order the decor and stuff, yeah, so that it'll look nice and to be kind of professional. You get me? So I can't wait to do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.